We're going to go over more mudras today, and we're also going to talk about completing the torus field. I'm excited. Let's get it. I've released other videos and shorts on mudras I have learned that are outside the norm through my own healing journey. So we're going to go over some of those today on a bigger level. First, I want to talk about completing the torus field. Your heart is a torus field. Your aura is generally 2 to 3 meters on either side of you, right? So that's pretty big. It's a pretty big field generated by your heart. I also discovered, though, like if you put your soles and heels together of your feet, right? Put your soles and heels together, or put your sole together and heel, it amplifies that energetic state, which is very, very helpful depending on what you're trying to do. I do a lot of meditations that way. I put my feet together, get in the zone, and just let it take me away, which is it's lovely. Now some different hand positions. This is a good one. If you are looking for a little more self-love, a little more infinite, a little bit of the all, a little bit of the source, I would still recommend. It's a self-love mudra that I released earlier. However, this one is a little bit varied because these 2 ring fingers, they basically cross and touch on the inside. Touch, and then everything else closes around it like this. And again, through the Trinity, mind, body, spirit, through self-love is oneness. This is very nice. Very peaceful. Unlike the next one. The next one, not so much peaceful. Okay. This is a mudra I use for purging, or while I'm purging or going through a purge. Oh, this one is a little difficult to get right in position. But anyways, okay. So, pinkies are touching. Ring fingers are just touching, like so, right? Thumbs touch. And that's the interesting part. So it's basically your middle finger. So ether gets rolled over air, right? That's what's happening. And then self-love is inward. Water is up, because that's the purge, right? And then you're going to do this through your actual breath. So while you're meditating and hold this one, just breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, and just let it happen. Let it happen. You'll hit a point where it's just like, ugh, things will get a little bubbly on you. Get it out. I highly recommend it, especially the purge one. Highly recommend the purge one. Like, this one's great. If you've got some shit you need to get out of your system, please use it. Use it all the time. And again, put your feet together and heal, or your soles together and heal. Right? That's what it's all about. It's beautiful. All right, this one here. This is a little better. Not as bad. Really weird on the fingers, though. Right? So you're basically going to do one of these. Right? Get them nice and locked in there, and then all you're going to do is just roll down, like so. However, your thumbs won't stay like this. You're going to have to tuck them bad boys in like that. So you kind of get like this figure 8 loop happening with your thumbs in the back. And then these fingers like this. This is to balance your chakras. This is chakra balancing. Oh, so nice. All right, what else we got besides chakra balancing? This is for throat chakra only. It's throat chakra healing. This one is This one's fun too. Hard to kind of get down, but whatever. It's for throat chakra. It's essentially this. You're making a bunch of hearts almost. Oh, this is interesting. Ugh. Need 2 cameras. Right, you're just putting all those together. It basically looks like hearts. But that's throat chakra healing. It's fantastic. This one I have used quite frequently, especially for all this YouTube stuff and everything in between. I find it very hard sometimes to flow. I've had a lot of throat blockage. Not blockage, but there's some shit in there that just needs to come out. I wouldn't call it a blockage. Not a blockage. Anyways, moving on. This one here was presented to me as wear your crown. However, this is healing of the ears. This is for healing of the ears. And at first I didn't understand it, but then I realized there were certain points along my journey where I would plug my ears with my middle fingers. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's just one was here and the other was here. So that one was interesting. Ear healing, yeah. Which I think we all kind of need. It's one of those things that you don't notice, don't think you require, but at the same time, it is a requirement because of all the shit that floats around us, all the radio signals and Wi-Fi and everything in between. Ear healing is important. So, yeah. That's just a few of these mudras. There are more. There are always more. But I really enjoyed the healing that they have helped provide me with. And I hope they do the same for you. If you want a more detailed breakdown on some of them, please let me know. Again, this is just kind of like an intro to more than one. Just to show you what they are, show you what they do, and then we can go from there. Oh, another great one. I will end it with this one because this one makes so much sense. This is oneness. Oneness to the point where I look at it and I don't see my own hands. Wild. All right, enjoy. Have a great day.